Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this review, plus checking out the channel. We really do appreciate it. What we're going to talk about is Marvel Legends series, Jean Grey, and Phoenix Force. This deluxe package will cost $49.99 plus shipping. Guys, let me know something in the comments. Tell me something. Being that this package will cost $49.99 plus shipping, do you think it's too high, or would you even pay for it at all? Let me know in the comments. But right now, let's go ahead and roll her off the stand and let's get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and give her a measure. We'll start with the inches. Pretty sure she's sitting at 6 inches. There she is. She's at 6. And then let's go ahead and take it for the centimeter side. If she's at 6 inches, she should be right above 15 centimeters. That's where she's at, and that's where she's standing. Okay, for this packaging, it's pretty decent. It's a deluxe packaging, so you'll get more action figure pieces and a lot more things behind it, like a mini diorama, and we'll dig into that. But you see the box here, Marvel Legends series, celebrating the 85 years. At the bottom, you have Jean Grey and Phoenix Force, which is saying there's 2 characters. You're going to be getting the Jean Grey and the Phoenix Force. But the box itself looks pretty decent. You have artwork on the side panels, and if you flip it over to the back side, you can see some more artwork of the character in the Phoenix form, right? You got Jean Grey there. She's upset and she's ready to battle. But it also has a bio on the side there. You can pause that, read it, and we can talk about it. But that will do it for the packaging. And yes, don't forget you do have a mini diorama that you can stick her in behind those flames, get close shots, and it could come to life a little bit. It's not that great, but hey, try it out. You might like it. Okay, let's go ahead and scale her up. All right, there's Beast. He doesn't stand very well. We'll go ahead and toss the big guy in there. Put him in the very back, just to get him back there. Right? Okay. Get a little bit of that X-Men family, right? Gambit there. Nightcrawler. And your main man, Wolverine. Okay. So you got a little family here. You see what it looks like? I think they look good together. I think everything scales well, especially Juggernaut in the background. Everything looks proportioned. We know the little guy Wolverine is small. And I think that maybe Nightcrawler might be a little tall, but I'm not quite sure on that. But you get the idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the appearance of the figure. But first, what we'll do is show you that, because yes, I've seen this before somewhere. We all have, from a figure that came out not too long ago, which is the Dark Phoenix. So you see that there, the same things it has, the tooling, some of the same mold, of course. But both figures are great. But let's see what they did with this figure. But just wanted to show you that a lot of reused pieces on this new deluxe Phoenix, right? Jean Grey and Phoenix. Okay, just wanted to show you that. So let's look at her up close. Let's take a look at that hair. We do like the flowing hair. I'm a fan of the flowing hair, just not a fan of articulating flowing hair, because of the fact that if it should flow, it should be somewhat flexible. That way your head movements can be great when you're moving them side to side, because you're going to have an issue there. Okay, let's get a closer look at that face. You can see the eyes, nose, the lipstick, and the eyebrows. The facial structures are quite well, and I do like the shadowing from the hair. That does look good. It gives it a kind of a nice touch. The neck is all black, and then the arms and shoulders will deal with some hunter green color. And you're going to have a different green on her breastplate there. You'll see the gold there with the black trim, and goes down to the abs as well. What kind of a teal color versus this green. And you see the gold on the gauntlets and gloves, gold here. She has her gold belt, and then the green flows to her legs, right? Also seeing that the boots are not plastic like PVC of some kind. It's painted on her legs as long boots, and then it goes down to these shoes that I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of those shoes, right? Okay, so looking at the figure on the back side, you're just seeing the same plastic and paint with the gold and the different colors of greens flowing all the way down to the bottom to her thighs until it hits the gold, right? Okay, So the appearance of the figure is very basic. It still looks good. There's not really bad painting, especially in the eyes and the lips. It looks like they did well on that, and the rest of the figure itself. Okay, so that'll do it for the appearance. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. I didn't show the extra head sculpt because I'm putting that with the accessories. So we'll start with the pair of hands. You see she has punch hands. Not really gonna show you those for the fact that they got them in punch hands and they look good. There's no fraying. Well, I might show you during articulation how they actually look. But let's look at the hands that are open. Just gonna show you one because they're exactly the same. Okay, and here we are. So you have the hands that are kind of open when she's doing her effect of the Phoenix. She has them open like she's some kind of goddess floating in the air, right? Okay, and they have latches there and they fit in the peg, right? There you go, and there you have it. Little detail there on the hands. Not bad. There you go. Okay, so that's it on the pairs of hands. We'll go to the face portrait just to see how that looks versus the other. Okay, here we are. Of course, her eyes turn colors. Once she gets into that Phoenix mode, yep, she gets all hot. There she goes. Okay, so you do have nice structures, nice paint for the eyes. Of course, the lips, the lipstick. And of course, we have the flowing hair on both sides, which might be okay with movements, but like I said before, this is stiff plastic and it will disrupt your moving ups and tilts and whatnot, so you won't get much of that. You'll just have some nice still shots of her looking straight forward, right? Straight forward. Okay, but it does look good. I mean, great mold, have the hair flowing. Of course, she's in her mode, and so she might be levitating and doing her thing, right? But it looks good, so not bad on that. Okay, next up, we'll start with the flame effects. Okay, we'll start with the first half. This is the piece. There you go. I mean, what do you really say about this? They've made translucent fire, got it the way they like it, and here you have it. It's just a second piece. And then you have another piece here, and what it does, they connect together, right? They have these, there's peg systems there, and they snap on in certain areas. Let me see if I can try to do that real quick. Let's see. Kind of hard doing it while you're doing the film, right? I think I did it. So yeah, so that's it right there. So there you have it. That part connects just like that. And then you put the other piece behind it, which is the Phoenix, right? So there you are. This is the two piece. I just showed you, put it together. Looks very good. Let's put that up and let's look at the Phoenix itself, right? Okay. All right, there's your Phoenix itself. Now, I gotta admit that this is pretty nice for the fact that, yes, you put some lighting to this, it will pop out and come to life and look really good, having these different colors of orange on there and yellow. So this would pop out very nicely. It does have a lot of detail of like flame effects / feather effects. Then you even have kind of a flame effect in the eyes. So it looks really good, really nice. I do like it. Okay, got it? All right, and everything that holds it together, once you have it situated, make sure you put this plastic piece in. That way you can keep it together when you're setting her inside the Phoenix effect, right? Because she can stand inside the Phoenix effect. Once she's in there, you need to put that piece in there and it holds everything snug. That way nothing falls out. Okay, and so that'll do it for the accessories. Okay, so let's check out that points of articulation, the POA. All right, so we know, we said it earlier about the head. It's not gonna be that great on the head for the fact that we know that the hair's in the way. So ball and socket, I took it off earlier. It's a ball and socket in the head. So you do have movements around with the hair. Not bad, right? Not getting caught, so your tilts are okay. It's not that bad so far, but you know you're not gonna move up any because of the fact that it is in the way, but having the fact that you have some minor tilts and some ups is not bad. Okay, let's go to the arms. Very slender arms, as the other figure was. You do have your lat system that is inside the shoulder there, and it does rotate. Okay, got it, rotating there. So that's good for great movements, for high movements. If you need to do something like that, you will be able to. Okay, all right, and then you're gonna also have your bicep swivel. Do have that in there, and your double jointed arms that go all the way in the elbows, right? Of course, since the hands are interchangeable, they do rotate. And take a look at those fists. Since we didn't look at them close before, there you go. There's your fist. You got them. There you go. Let's get a little closer. There you go. There you go. Okay. Nothing crazy, right? Just basic, okay? And that's the same on both sides with the arms. Of course, like I said, they do move and everything on the wrist because they are interchangeable and they have their own latches, okay? The center of the body does have a lot of play. You can move it around, and you do have your crunch system below where the belt is, so you can crunch the figure up as we see here, right? Not bad. Of course, you got your dumbbell joints, and your thigh swivel is there, right? Okay, double jointed knees there, and your feet are on rockers. They do rock, and they're on lat system as well. There you go. Okay, and that's the same on both sides. So, all right, so the figure itself, just like we've seen before, nothing new, but hey, it looks great. Gotta love it, and that'll do it for the articulation. Okay, so let's talk about the pros and cons. For me, I really don't have any cons because of the fact that it is the deluxe figure, so it came with the accessories it needed. It came with an extra head sculpt, which looks good, and it had an extra pair of hands. So for me, I don't have any cons because the color's great. It just looks like a great figure. Maybe the head movements are slightly bad because of the hair. That's it. But I don't think that's a con. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure a 5 out of 5. Guys, let me know what your stars are. And you guessed it, you can get it at HASBROPulse.com. Just check out HASBROPulse.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.